So we're hanging out here with our favorite nomadic Southie, Jack Maxwell.
How many nomadic Southies do you know? You're hurting
This is
my
the most
feelings.
famous.
This is a pleasure to sit with someone, especially Bevy Social, that has an interest in this kind of thing. It's a celebration of cultures through the lens of a cocktail glass.
Sure.
It's really that simple. So when you sit down and have a drink with somebody, it's social lubricant, it has a magical socializing effect, or whatever you want to say. But when you allow someone in your home and then you share a drink with them, I think even more than breaking bread, you're both saying it's okay, it's cool. And then what it does to you physically, of course, and what it does to your soul, it's just a beautiful thing. And the fact that they share all of those things with us, including a drink, is a nice thing. To know there's a big, wide, wonderful world out there is one thing, but to actually see it and experience it and see how people live, oftentimes not as well as we live here, but the fact that they love their friends, they love their family, what they get by on as far as financially or with food or whatever, and to see that we're so similar around the world. Whether I'm drinking with millionaires or paupers, it doesn't matter. The alcohol is the connective tissue, and it's so great to see that. So not only was it humbling, and it truly was, it was just fascinating that these people, I've said this more than once, but I have to say it again, that we all drink for basically the same reasons. To celebrate, to socialize, sometimes to mourn, oftentimes just to take the edge off at the end of a long day. And so it was humbling knowing that, wow, these people who I thought may be a lot different than me because of their skin color, their religion, their politics, where they live, how they live, really kind of similar to me. We could be brothers in a different life or friends in this life.
So season 2,
Yeah.
wrapping up. A few more episodes.
Yeah, we have 2 more to go, India and Brazil. Actually, Brazil and India. But the first one starts Monday night. It's Greece. And as you know, they're going through this horrific economic breakdown or crisis, whatever you want to call it. They're partying like it's 1999. I mean, everything's great for them, and they're sharing their drinks and their stories and their people. You'd never know that. I don't see any stress or worry in them whatsoever. And I think that's part of the Greek culture. They've been around so long, as they often say to people they don't like. My ancestors were spouting philosophy while yours was swinging from tree branches, right? But it's true, they've bounced back from everything. So for them, this is nothing, really. Which is maybe not the healthiest way to look at it, but they are healthy in a lot of ways, and they're so friendly and so warm, and we drank some great things.
I'm sure.
Some really
like
good
what?
100 proof ouzo at a bachelor party where I'm smashing dishes, and they're saying it's gonna put my eye out, and they're laughing and joking. Please, just go like that if you're gonna break dishes. But I didn't know. I thought it was Tom Brady threw me a pass, and go boom like that. I got invited to a bachelor party. This guy is celebrating one of the greatest days of his life, and he allows me to crash his bachelor party. I chased sheep down a hill, 11 kilometers down a hill, 30,000 sheep, I guess. I started counting them, but I got sleepy. In the village of Mesta, on the Isle of Chios, there are trees, mastic trees, that produce this gummy tree sap pine tar thing called mastica. And you could take these trees anywhere else on Earth, and they've done this. This stuff won't grow. Only on this small part, on this island. That's it. Just a few acres.
Wow.
On Earth. It's mind-boggling. Scientifically speaking, everything. They make it into soap, food, gum. It was the first gum, they say, on Earth. They don't know. And it was more valuable than silver during the Ottoman Empire. If you stole it, they penalty of death. Pirates try to crash in there into this town to steal it, because it was more valuable than silver. So to try all these things in the midst of what they're going through, and to really celebrate who they are with me like that, it was a fascinating experience.
I can imagine.
If any of these places sound good to you, I hope you'll tune in and join us on Booze Traveler. 10 p.m. Eastern and Pacific on Travel Channel.